Hey guys, it's Lexi Romano with Phoenix Finds. I have another awesome find for you today, but before we get started, make sure that you like, subscribe, and follow to keep up to date with all the awesome finds I have for you guys. And don't forget to check out today's episode sponsor, Dr. Matthew Harmon with the Village Dental Center. He wants to help you get the smile you've always dreamed of, and for your first consultation, you don't even have to leave your house. You can sign up for a virtual consultation today by going to their website at www.thevillagedentalcenter.com. I'm so excited to be talking to someone so incredible, and the work that they do is so important. I am here with Karla from UCP of Central AZ. Karla, thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you so much for having us, Lexi.
Absolutely. This is so exciting. I'm so honored to talk to you. Will you tell me a little bit about UCP, what it stands for, and just kind of what your guys' mission is?
Yeah, so UCP is United Cerebral Palsy, but we don't just serve people with cerebral palsy. I mean, years ago, 70 years ago we did, but now it's just so much more. Our motto is life without limits for people with disabilities, and we want to hit those limits for them. A lot of people think that just because you have a disability, you can't do anything, but really you can. There's a lot to be done, and people with disabilities just want to be part of our community.
Absolutely.
And UCP is the place for that.
Tell me a little bit about when someone comes to you, what do you guys do? How do you help them?
So we have people coming to us every day with different problems, whether it's someone that has cerebral palsy or someone who just has a lisp. And what we do is that we provide therapy, we provide care. We also have a daycare center. We have an adult program for, when kids get bigger. So we do have a variety of services. One of our biggest is the home care. So it's not just care, but it's also advancement, independence. It's a very important program in our community.
And can you tell me a little bit about how COVID-19 has affected you, or if it has affected you at all?
I think everybody's been affected. We've been affected in the way that our programs that are in-house in our campus obviously had to shut down. We have an early learning center and our adult program. That's also a facility that we had to shut down. But for us, we were very lucky that we could remain doing therapy. It's called teletherapy, which is like telehealth. So they do sessions online. And then the home care, the program that I just talked to you about, has to remain. It's a vital service that has to remain. It has affected our bottom line as well with donations. We know that people, are uncertain. So yeah, we can see the effect there.
So the canisters for donations that you see at Circle K locations across the valley that have pictures of kids on them, that is you guys. That goes to you guys. Those are real kids. That is for real people really struggling. So that is so cool. And tell me a little bit about that, and how much does that usually bring in for you guys, those canisters?
Circle K has about 625 Circle Ks in Arizona and some in Las Vegas. And all that money comes to us and also to UCP in Tucson. What that money does is it's a big part of our budget. It affects our day-to-day operations. Just so our programs can survive, we need that money. So every single person that drops their change at Circle K has no idea the big impact they're doing for people with disabilities. On an average, every year it varies, but on an average, it's about $4.3 million in coins. It's amazing. And Circle K, they don't just do that, but they also host a golf tournament for us. They also even volunteer. They're a great, great company.
That is so cool. And Karla, will you tell me how people can find you, your social media handles, your website, and then please also let me know a little bit about the fundraiser, the event that you have coming up.
Yeah, so we actually have a brand new website. Please go check it out. It's amazing. UCP of Central AZ.org. And then we have a virtual event coming up. It is called UCP Strong, because we are telling the community that we are still standing, we are still strong, we are still here, we still need your support. And this event is on Tuesday, August 18th, so it's in a few weeks. And it's a very quick virtual event, 30 minutes, and it just talks about everything UCP related. It's going to be a really fun event, and it's free. So we encourage anyone to come. Lexi, please join us.
I will be there.
We will be selling these really cool shirts. It's a State 48 shirt, custom for UCP. So there's a lot going on, so we would love for anyone to join us.
That's incredible. Well, thank you so much for sharing that. You guys definitely go check out their beautiful new website, and please be there for the virtual event. I will be there, and I want to see all of you guys that are watching as well. Karla, thank you again so much for taking the time to chat with me today. I really appreciate it, and I really appreciate the work you guys do at UCP. Thank you so much. And now, you guys, we have such a special treat. I am so excited to introduce you to Charles and Charlie Duffy. They are an actual UCP family, and they're here to tell us a little bit about their experience with UCP.
So I guess like our involvement with UCP started a long time ago. So I think Charlie was probably, maybe she was 2 years old when she was diagnosed with cerebral palsy. So obviously the diagnosis came as a shock, and you don't know what you don't know until you're faced with like those words, and you actually don't even know what it is. We were referred to UCP, which again, we didn't know anything about the organization. What we knew was, you know, there's the change jars in Circle K, like that's the extent. But what I think we got out of that was more than I think we bargained for. Like we thought we would get some help and some advice, and what we found was a pretty awesome community. What UCP did better than you know anything else was like really to create an environment where you know you have these kids that are extraordinary in their own right, that are now have their own community, and they're doing things that are awesome and supported by UCP and the community. You know, just all these amazing opportunities to work for Charlie. It became like, hey, it was so fun, and she was so proud to have cerebral palsy. And for a long time, when she was a kid, she called it "I have UCP," and so when she had to wear a brace like on her leg, like she wore it like it was the coolest thing in the world.
When I go to physical therapy when I was little, it was always fun. Like I was excited to go to physical therapy. I was excited to do stuff with Adelie because it was fun. And going into sports, obviously, it was a change in stuff. It was different. I had to adapt to stuff. But when I was with Adelie, she taught me how to just adapt to things that I know. And it has really helped in sports. And most people, when they find out, they're like, "You have cerebral palsy?" I was like, "Yep, I do."